Hello and welcome back to these nerdy things. Today's video, just kind of want to go over some of my new acquirements, I guess you could call them, or newly acquired cards. Acquirements, God, is that even a word? I don't know. But anyways, my newly acquired cards from Arabian Nights give you another kind of update on how that's going for me. So yeah, I got another stack of cards here to kind of go through. So yeah, the first cards, Hazran Ogress. We have the dark version here of the two, and then here's the light version. You can kind of see them side by side there. Dark, light. So yeah, this is another common that has the two different versions. The dark has a little bit more wear on it here, a tad in the corners, but the light version is fairly in nice condition. So there's maybe a tad of something up here, but yeah, looking pretty good. So Hazran Ogress, first one of those, and we got Alibaba, 1 mana to bring down a 1/1, and you can pay a mana and tap a wall, which was kind of a big deal back when Magic was first getting started. Walls were kind of all over the place. So I know they're still kind of around, but let's face it, nobody plays walls anymore. So no, cool little card there, Alibaba. Then next we have Sindbad. I always thought it was Sinbad. I don't know if there's a couple different versions of it in terms of like how you say it, but Sindbad. That's this one of any color, dark. There was no light version of this, and 1 blue mana, and you could tap this 1/1 to draw a card from your library, but discard a card if it's not a land. So it's kind of like a, if you needed to find lands, this would help you go through your deck. So yeah, not a bad little card, pretty good condition as well. So these little like fuzzies, get over them. Next we have, this is on the reserve list, I believe. We have Sandals of Abdallah in really good condition. Yeah, reserve list, 2 mana, mono artifact, gives you 1 creature, or gives 1 creature island walk ability until end of turn. If that creature is destroyed, then Sword of Sandals. But pretty cool. I know there was a lot of different ones of these cards that were artifacts that could give your creatures, island walk or forest walk maybe. I can't remember what the other ones are off the top of my head, but yeah, I think this is a reserve list card, but very good condition. So, and then after that we have another artifact. We have Aladdin's Lamp. This I always wondered, 5 and 5. So I don't know if that's 10 mana or they double printed it. I haven't really looked into this card too much, but I thought that was interesting. I don't know if this is this the only card that has, the same cost twice for the any type of mana. That is an X, by the way. So like a set price. So, but helps you draw through your library to find cards that you want. Pretty cool. Really good condition as well. Next up, we got Sorcerer's Queen. So, yeah, this one kind of fell into my lap. Somebody actually offered it to me. And because I was kind of looking at it at one price, and I was like, asking a little bit too much for it. In really good condition, but they kind of came back, and I accepted the offer because it was a little bit less, and quite frankly, I don't know if I could have gotten this good of condition card for anything at that price or lower. So, but yes, very, very nice Sorceress Queen. Next up, we got another reserve list, I believe. Cabal Ghoul. 2, and see, this is where the dark and the light. Oh, God, look at all this glare. Look at all that glare. But yeah, 2, and then 1 of black. For 3 mana total for a 1/1. But at the end of each turn, +1/+1 counter for any creature, each other creature that died. And was not regenerated, which was a big thing back then too. So pretty cool card. I kind of like the artwork on it. So with the skull just kind of coming at you. But again, another really, really good quality card. So and then we're gonna follow up with, are these next? Oh no. So 2 of the next 3 are from the reserve list. So first up, we got Pyramids, reserved list. This one, a little bit more wear here on the corner, bottom left-hand corner here, and maybe a tad right here. I can't tell if that's, yeah, it's just a tad there. But prevents a land from being destroyed or removes enchantment from a land. So that's pretty big. Land destruction definitely was a thing. The only thing that kind of stinks on the backside of this card is the top up here is a little rough, but I was just having a really tough time. I was kind of waiting on this card, and I probably could have waited a lot longer, but it's just really tough finding good quality of this card that's not either, somebody graded it so they want, $150 for it, or it's just in really rough condition. Like I said, I kind of wanted to get ungraded cards that are in pretty decent shape, but they don't necessarily have to be near mint. So the prices vary so wildly on these sometimes. But I felt like this was a good quality for what I paid for it, so I kind of jumped on it. Next up, we have Yedwin Efreet. So, kind of cool. Another one of those coin flip cards. 3 red mana for a 3/6. And if you block with him, that's when you flip the coin. Your opponent calls heads or tails. And if it ends up in their favor, then I cannot block. So, kind of a cool card, really fun card to play with. This one is not on the reserve list or anything, but still worth a decent amount. And this one is in pretty good shape, just a tad bit of wear right down there on that left side. But otherwise, super, super good condition. And then lastly, and this was a card I actually got at a tremendous price. Especially given, I don't know, it's same thing happened with the Ring of Maruf that I had bought early, or Maruf or whatever that I bought, where I bought it at one price, and by the time I got it, it had already, in the mail, it had appreciated in value, just based on, the reserve list price and stuff like that. But that's this Island of Wak Wak. So I like saying this name. Again, it's got a tad bit of wear up here and up here, kind of around the edges of the corners. But otherwise, I got this at such a good price. Again, here, kind of up towards the top. Some light to maybe medium play, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if we call this light or medium, but still, for what I paid for it, super good condition. And I know when I got it, I think they were hovering around the $75 mark or so, 75 to 80. But apparently this has jumped up and is now 175 near mint. So definitely, again, and it was like, what the heck? Like, while it was in the mail, and by the time I got it, the price had changed. So but yeah, no, pretty cool. So yeah, that those are the cards that I just got added to my collection. A pretty sizable amount over the last couple weeks. Um, yeah, as always, I'll keep opening random boosters. If you have any, ideas on anything, I guess related, opening set collections. I'm hoping to get more into once I get, you know, really close to collecting the whole set of Arabian Nights. I might start looking at another set. Another one that I'm kind of eyeing so far is Portal 3 Kingdoms. I've always been really fascinated with that set because I know when I was a lot younger, they just weren't around because I don't think they released it in the United States. The only English Portal 3 Kingdoms they did, it was like Australia, New Zealand, and stuff like that. So very limited amount, but really cool art style. They were really trying to focus on the Asian markets with it. That's why they really didn't release it in the United States. But that's a set that I'm looking to possibly collect. I did a booster opening of that not too long ago, and I'm looking to do maybe a couple more of those before I really start to collect, just because it's kind of fun. I don't really want to open, a $250 booster when you're getting close to finishing a set because you'll get a lot of duplicates. But maybe to start, get a few to open up as something exciting and start it off. See if you can't get an Imperial Seal and whatnot. So, all right, again, enough of my rambling. But thanks for checking out my video today and my update on the Arabian Nights.